three major court developments shaking up the legal landscape today. Supreme Court says there's no legislative vacuum on hate speech laws. Bombay High Court puts a stay on school derecognition. The Supreme Court pushes for the stronger framework against acid attacks. Supreme Court of India on 29 April 2026 in Ashwini Kumar Upadhyay vs. Union of India refused to issue a writ of mandamus directing the enactment of a new law on hate speech, holding that there exists no legislative vacuum in the field. The court observed that the existing criminal provisions are adequate to address instances of hate speech and reiterated the constitutional limitation on judicial power, emphasizing that the courts cannot compel Parliament to legislate, though they may recommend reforms where necessary. Clarifying the scope of judicial review, the court stated that the lawmaking falls exclusively within the legislative domain, and judicial intervention cannot extend to directing the creation of statutory provisions. The ruling reinforces the doctrine of separation of powers and judicial restraint in the matters of the policy. Meanwhile, the Bombay High Court Aurangabad Bench on 30th April 2026 in Private Unaided Schools vs. State of Maharashtra granted interim relief by staying the state's government's decision to derecognize hundreds of private schools. The court held that the administrative actions must be adhered to the due process and the fairness, observing that such large-scale decisions affecting institutions cannot be taken without complying with the principle of natural justice. The bench emphasized that the executive actions impacting the rights must be procedurally fair, transparent, and in accordance with the statutory safeguards, thereby protecting the educational institution from arbitrary state action pending final adjudication. Further, in Ray acid attack victims order dated 4th May 2026, the Supreme Court of India underscored the need for the stronger legal framework to combat acid attacks, signaling a shift towards more victim-centric approach in criminal justice. The court recognized a broader category of acid attack survivors and stressed the necessity of deterrent punishment and enhanced legal protection. Highlighting the gravity of such offences, the court called for robust safeguards for victims, indicating the possibility of stricter evidentiary standards and stronger punitive mechanism to ensure justice and deterrence. That's all for today. For more such legal updates, keep watching Law Times. Thank you.